Hey everybody, it's Luke with Figure Me Out, and today I've got a special guest with me.
My name's Morgan. I'm Mrs. Figure Me Out.
And we are going to be reviewing our first ever hot toy. It is the Obi Wan Kenobi deluxe version with the exclusive accessory of Baby Luke and hologram figures and light up table. So we're going to go ahead and open this thing up and take a look.
And when he says our hot toy, he means my hot toy because I ordered this for myself. Looking at the box, you can see that it has a nice big picture of Obi-Wan on it. You can tell that it's kind of like a matte finish. It's not very shiny. And you've got this little wraparound that goes around the front of the box with some cool Obi-Wan poses.
And that is actually a separate piece too. I was going to show that.
Yeah.
It's actually folds forward.
Yeah, it's
That's
like a little
printed on. It's kind of like
cardboard cutout kind of thing. Yeah. So that's neat. And there's a little sticker up here with the deluxe version.
I'm assuming that's only on the deluxe version. I don't know because we don't have the regular.
We went all out for our first hot toy. And if you turn it around, you've just got some legal info.
If you want to read that, go ahead and give it a pause now. Zoom in because we're not going to be able to get much closer.
It's not very interesting. And then on the top, it just says Star Wars, of course.
And the classic Star Wars logo.
Yeah. So we are going to break him open and see what he's all about. Woo! Okay. Ooh, cool.
Don't fall down.
All right. So when you open it up, the first thing you see is this really cool little art piece.
It's telling you how to play with your action figures.
You can peep Baby Luke right there, getting a good nap.
Looks like he's rubbing a booger out of his eye.
He does. All right, let's take this off. Ooh.
Wow, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it looks like a Barbie doll.
So yeah, he's actually kind of big.
I was not expecting that.
Well, I mean, this is so. Just a little bit of backstory. We don't really do much with the 1/12, or excuse me, the 1/6 scale stuff. Most of what we collect is 1/12. Most of what I collect is 1/12. Morgan's more of a Funko Pop person, and this is our first 1/6 scale collectible figure that is a hot toy. I've got a couple of Marvel Legends, the 12-inch, or the 12-inch, and I've got some of the NECA quarter scale. But most of my collection is in the 6-inch. So this is a little jarring how large he actually is.
I did not expect this.
But that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
For our first accessory, we have Baby Luke. He's pretty realistic and wrapped in this little gauze-looking material. It doesn't feel like fabric. It actually just feels like the sculpted piece. You can see him there. Hi.
We've also got a holographic Palpatine and Anakin is kneeling there. Two Palpatines. This is right before he goes and right after he goes and kills all the younglings, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. Do you remember?
I think it's after he kills the younglings.
After he kills the younglings. Either way. It's whenever he's about to kill some younglings or just killed some younglings. And it looks pretty good. They're kind of like this translucent material. They almost look 3D printed with the lines going through them, but that's very, Star Wars hologram look. So those are really well done. Also got some chunks of Battle Droid here, and as we look through that, you can see it's where Obi-Wan is actually sliced through those. That looks really good. Got like that burned look to it, so that's pretty cool. Got the arm of one right there, and this is where I really realized that Hot Toys is just that next level up, that next step. These things are just, look at the paint on that, it's just gorgeous. And all the detail, all the intricate detail on the inside of the droid himself, like that's some next level stuff. It's crazy looking. Awesome though.
In addition to the hands that come in the package, he comes with several different sets of hands. I kind of like this set here where he's doing his little force movements. And then you also get an additional arm that's holding a lightsaber. And I believe that this actually comes with a light up piece that plugs in right here. And as you can see, there's a little component here to put batteries in where it will light up. As you can see, if you flip the switch, the light comes on. And if you plug in the lightsaber piece and flip the switch, it glows. Pretty cool.
In addition to the lightsaber effect that comes on, we've also got this swooshing effect, which is like a lightsaber in motion type effect. It's kind of a translucent plastic. It also kind of looks like it could be a Cyclops eye beam if it was red. So maybe if we ever get a Sith lightsaber, we'll try that out. We've also got Obi-Wan's lightsaber here. The detail on that is just, again, fantastic. Looks exactly like it just like dropped out of the movie screen into my light box. So that's pretty cool. Also, in addition to that, we've got this very thin, just a regular lightsaber in a neutral position. And that looks pretty good.
He also comes with some additional accessories. You can see this little communicator. You get some extra peg joints. And then you get these two little baggies that have extra pieces in them. I'm not exactly sure what they go to, but they're very small, so I'm guessing just extras. You can barely see in here. It has some little clear buttons. And you also get this giant holograph stand. It's a little hard to fit it all in the light box at once, but it does light up on the top. There is a switch to turn that on and off. It's a pretty big hunk of plastic.
Taking an up-close look at Obi-Wan himself, just on that face sculpt, and that is awesome. He's a little too big to fit in the light box, so we won't talk about the whole bit of him there. But I mean, just the detail. This is a hot toy, so I mean, you know what to expect with those. But the level of detail on the belt, the level of detail on the face, like that's Ewan McGregor.
It is.
Hello there. Like, that's him. Through and through, that's him. The paint is phenomenal. The sculpt is phenomenal. It also kind of looks like Jesus. I may pose him in, like an arms out position for when my mom comes over.
Short-haired Jesus.
Yeah, short-haired Jesus. Yeah, but that just looks just great. There's multiple layers of clothing on here. Not the Band-Aid, that's my layer. But you've got the multiple layers of cloth with the robe and the inner and the outer. And just, we'll look at the boots real quick. The boots also are like this faux leather material, kind of a reddish brown. I mean, like it just walked off the screen, you know?
Yeah.
Talking about articulation, and Obi-Wan can look up this much, so pretty good range there. He can look down. Pretty good as well. Look, I think there's a peg at the bottom of the neck there. It's kind of what that feels like. And he can lean his head side to side as well. So you get a little bit of attitude with that, which is very nice. He does have a rotation there as well at the top of the head. So he can look side to side, which is very good. The arms go out this much. There's also a, what feels like a butterfly joint that goes back and forth. These are not my hands. These are Mrs. Figure Me Out hands. My hands are not that pretty. And there is a rotation at the top of the arm, it feels like. At the bicep, there's a double jointed elbow hidden underneath those robes there, so you can actually bend the elbow in pretty good. It goes in. How far does it go in? You going all the way?
Yep.
All the way. And then it comes back. Talking about the wrists, and they are hinged to go up and down. They also have a rotation there. It's like a double ball peg at the wrist, so you can turn the hand and you can get it to go side to side in a handshaking motion as well. So that's really good. At the waist, there is a swivel, it feels like. So you can kind of get a little bit of upper torso rotation. Not too much. It's kind of inhibited by the clothes a bit. At the bottom of the legs, it feels like there is a pretty good hip joint there. They can come out to the side. The legs can come out to the side about that much without really pulling on the pants. Maybe a little bit more if you adjusted the fabric. There is what feels like an upper thigh swivel in there. At the top of the leg, there is a double jointed knee, it feels like. And again, this is all covered in cloth, and I'm not about to take that off, so there's no way for knowing for sure on this one, unless you want to go see another review where somebody takes that off. But that's what it feels like to me. At the ankles, I don't think there's a boot rotation because it feels like it's just turning that thigh. But at the ankles, they are hinged to go down and up, and there is a bit of an ankle rocker pivot in there as well. And one accessory we didn't talk about earlier in the back there, holding baby Luke up, is his stand. There are a couple different pieces that came with the stand that you can use as a base. There's like a sandy one, and then there's also a more industrial looking one.
For size comparison, here he is next to the Marvel Legends 12-inch Spider-Man and the Galactus Build-A-Figure. And here he is with the Star Wars Black Series Padawan Obi-Wan and the Star Wars Black Series Old Obi-Wan.
For another size comparison, we've got the Masher Spider-Man, the McFarlane Fortnite Skull Trooper, the SH Figure Arts Tony Stark, and the Mezco 1/12 Collective Iron Man. For a size comparison across a few different Marvel Legends, we've got the Spider UK, which is on the Sunfire body, the Union Jack, which is on the Bucky cap, and the Captain Britain, which is on the Hyperion body mold.
And here he is next to the Black Series Sith Anakin. And as you can see, he has the high ground.
So that's it. That's the Star Wars Hot Toys Obi Wan Kenobi action figure from Episode 3. And I think for our first Hot Toy, it's pretty cool.
He is pretty cool.
Some things I didn't expect. He's very light, so that's kind of off. That's kind of odd. Very big, so that's kind of. Yeah, I didn't expect him to. I knew he was going to be that big, but I didn't expect him to be that big. But yeah, overall, just an amazing figure. Hot Toys definitely lives up to that reputation, that name. We're definitely going to be getting a few more of these, and I think we may have just opened Pandora's box here, because this is an amazing figure, and this is definitely the next level in collecting for us, I think.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
I would. The details are insane. I especially love how his the fabric on his tunic has a little bit of dirt on it. It looks very worn and realistic.
So yeah, that's it. What'd you guys think? Hit like, hit subscribe, turn on that notification bell. That way you can know anytime we post a new Hot Toys video, which will hopefully be soon, but will probably not be often because
it's a little expensive.
We can't really afford that. But we do really enjoy this. This is really cool. So let us know what you thought in the comments below. Check me out over on Instagram, Luke_figuremeout at Instagram.com. Check out my other videos, and
until we meet again, happy collecting! It may look like Ewan McGregor, but in fact, he is plastic.
You don't say.
Shut up.
Um,
I'm new to this.